More from Munich coming up. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi reaffirmed that China will continue to play a constructive role in the political resolution of the Ukraine crisis. Speaking at the Munich Security Conference, Wang emphasized China's commitment to ongoing communication with Ukraine and collaboration with the international community to find an early political solution. Wang noted that discussions surrounding the crisis are progressing intensively, with China remaining dedicated to facilitating peace talks. His remarks reflect China's broader diplomatic efforts, which also include focusing on regional stability as host of the APEC 2026 summit and advocating for stronger global cooperation to tackle crises. Additionally, Wang reiterated China's position on the Middle East, calling for a ceasefire in Gaza and a comprehensive resolution to the Palestinian issue. Joining us now is Andrew K.P. Leung. He is an independent China strategist. He joins us live from Hong Kong. Thank you very much, Andrew, for joining us here on NewsX World. Of course, it's going to be a big few days in Munich, with China very much in attendance too. However, neutrality on Ukraine and finding a solution on Ukraine is a wide point of debate when it comes to China's approach. How can China, of course, vie its neutrality and cite its neutrality in this conflict, while of course maintaining huge purchases of Russian oil, with supporting Russia's war economy so fervently?
Well, the stability of the Caucasus and also Ukraine is of grave strategic importance to China, involving, of course, a signature project, the Belt and Road Initiative. And of course, Ukraine has been one of the major trading partner with China for a long time, particularly in minerals and also commodities and agricultural products, for which China has been the world's largest customer. And this relationship, of course, dates back, as I said, decades. As for China's relationship with Russia, again, dates back a long time, because China has been the world's largest customer for energy and agricultural products, and Russia, again, of course, is the world's largest exporter. And so this relationship, buying a lot of oil from Russia, dates back before the Ukraine war started. Now, this stands in contrast with India as far as oil is concerned, because it's only after the war in Ukraine that India started to buy huge quantities of oil from Ukraine, and therefore India is seen to be aiding the war efforts of Russia over Ukraine. And hence the Trump administration is imposing huge tariffs on India on that count. But of course, China is now vis-a-vis the United States locked in conflict and rivalry. And then the huge tariffs imposed by the Trump administration is now being walked back, because China has now found a very effective countermeasure against Americans' coercion in the form of its dominance over rare earths, which of course find its critical use in a lot of products, high-tech products, including Americans' most advanced fighter jets, the F-35 fighters. So I think that you can see that the Trump administration is trying to recalibrate its relationship with China again, and hoping that his visit to Beijing in April is going to take place, at least leading to a pause of this a spiral of confrontation with China, so that it can pay more attention to reshoring its economy back to the United States, and also building up its military shipbuilding capabilities. Um, so I think that there is a difference between China and India um, uh, relationship with Ukraine on that count, because the relationship, as I said, between China and Ukraine dates back a long time. China has been buying a lot of oil from Russia. It's been a very close partner with Ukraine. So this relationship, closer relationship with Ukraine, China would like to continue.
China is going to be the host of the APEC summit in 2026. Is China framing itself as a pillar of regional stability? And as China's economic might grows, do you think we'll actually see Beijing facilitating some peace deals, further peace deals like this kind of actor as the United States does?
Well, I think that China's capacity to broker peace deals is relatively limited compared with the United States, because after all, a lot of the conflicts are caused by the United States aggression
Right.
and coercion against these countries. Well, over Ukraine.
This one
Um,
wasn't. This one wasn't, was it? Russia,
yeah,
Ukraine was not.
Yeah, but Russia, of course, started the war in Ukraine, and the capacity for China to broker a deal over Ukraine is again relatively limited, because the major conflict over Ukraine is between the United States and Russia. China, of course, has come up with a I can't remember how many points plan for the Ukraine peace. But of course, the parties welcome that, but I don't think that it's going to be the a kind of main suggestions for the peace in Ukraine. Um, I think that the peace over Ukraine is likely to happen, because it's a war of attrition, and Ukraine is running out of bodies and running out of ammunition,
Okay.
and of course the Europe is seen to be supporting the Ukraine, but then again, as far as Europe is concerned, their resources are relatively it's not unlimited, and then the political backing for the continuing endless war on Ukraine is beginning to wane amongst the electorate in the European countries. Um, and of course, President Trump is trying to strike a deal with President Putin, but again, he's again a
Yes.
solution is subject to challenge. So I think that as far as China's position is concerned, China wants to see the peace in Ukraine, but it's
Okay.
continued with a relationship. But I think its influence is relatively limited on that count.
Andrew, do stay with us as we move to some further updates coming out of the United States. The Trump administration